Good, what is it? Good evening? Good evening. Let me talk to you all and snuggle up with a blankie. So today's live stream, let me just start some things. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. I think that's good. Hello, everyone. I wish I could do this stuff before I get on live, but you can't do a poll before you get on live. Will you spend... All right. I hope everybody's doing good. So today's live stream is just like basically this is mainly for the USA or whoever else celebrates Thanksgiving, but um, that's the heater. So hopefully y'all can hear. So Thanksgiving is coming up. In one more week, it'll be Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is on Thursday, November. Thanksgiving was on Thursday, November 28th. And I just want to know, how are you guys, for those of you who are estranged from your family, you don't have family, you don't have really any support system or any friends or family, let's just talk about family. How are you guys planning on spending your holiday? For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up for the holidays, they're like a month apart basically. And then New Year's. How do you guys plan on spending your holidays? Are you traditional as far as, you invite family over or you're going over families' houses? Are you going to be cooking? Not cooking? And I want to just talk about like what solutions people can, or what are your options if you don't have any family or friends to spend the holidays with? Some people aren't fortunate enough to have family and friends to spend the holidays with. So we're going to talk about that. But I hope all is well with everybody. Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. It is 5:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to throw out some ideas of how you could do it and just like, let's just talk about it, you know? Try to get into this so I can be on track. So I'm going to be spending the holidays with my children, and we are doing something untraditional this year. Normally we stay home and we cook, but we want to be different. We want to explore and maybe travel and just do something different. I think it's okay to do something different. I feel like with Thanksgiving, people are used to just being home with family and friends in one place. But I think it's okay to do different things. It's okay to switch it up. Maybe one year you stay home and cook or whatever. Another year you could travel, go to a destination, place, and it's nice to switch it up. Explore a different city or something like that. So let me see here. I found this article. It's zenhabits.net, and the title is How to Survive and Thrive During the Holidays When You Feel Alone. So I'm just trying to like give some support for anybody who wants some ideas, and even to give me some ideas for how to spend the holidays when you either you don't have family, or you don't want to spend time with family, or your family is not available. Maybe somebody's in the military, or you're in a whole nother country, and you know what I'm saying? There's different ideas, so you won't feel so alone. So let me show you what I'm reading, and then I will like give you some of the information that's in here. Ooh, I'm trying to make you guys see it, but it's like kind of hard to see. You know, there's many reasons why people choose to not be around family and the people they grew up with. No, because some people were traumatized in their childhood, growing up time. So it's like holidays sometimes can trigger things in people, like trigger bad memories and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, it says How to Survive and Thrive During the Holidays When You Feel Alone. And it's by Leo Babauta, something like that. So one of the first solutions she has is seek family and friends. So for those of you who may be able to have options, it says seek family and friends. When you're feeling lonely, often the best comfort is the presence of a loved ones. If possible, seek out the company and spend more quality time with family and friends. This is not the best idea, I guess, for someone who doesn't have family or friends. But if you do, try to reach out, right? Number 3, open yourself to meeting new people. Another thing that stops us from making those connections with people is that we put up walls between us and those we don't know intimately. Perhaps there are coworkers or classmates or other acquaintances that could be good friends, but we close ourselves off. Well, resolve to change that if that's the case. Open yourself up and be friendly and reach out. Sure, it won't always work, but it will never work if you don't give a shot. And I think that's a good idea. You never know. Somebody's like, hey, sure, let's do like a Friendsgiving, or let's do a coworker giving, whatever. Or Christmas, you know, with friends and coworkers or whatever. You know, if you don't have family, you got to kind of like create your own family. All right, volunteer. Nothing can remind us about the true spirit of Christmas as well as serving food to the less fortunate. It makes us realize how lucky we are, and we feel good that we are helping our fellow human beings. Take some time during the holidays to volunteer your time to a good cause. And in doing so, not only give yourself, I'm sorry, and in doing so, not only give of yourself, but open yourself up to these fellow human beings. Then, if it's then if it's as great as I think it will be, continue that throughout the year. That's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to volunteer at like a soup kitchen or whatever place, churches, whatever situation that, you know, serves food to the homeless or serves food to people who are in need or needy. I've always wanted to do that, and I've never gotten a chance to do it yet. Not because I can't, it's just that I've always like missed. I think last year I really tried to find opportunities, and I just can't remember what happened. It's like some of these places that want volunteers, it's like they want advance notice and advance sign up. But I think it's a good idea to help serve the less fortunate. By giving, it makes you feel better about yourself, and it kind of makes you feel not so lonely, and it makes you feel like have gratitude, because giving back makes you feel good. um Exercise. You'll see this on many of my lists because it really works. Exercise is such a great way to lift your mood. I went running this morning and it was a beautiful start to my day. If you're feeling down, get out and get active. You don't need to hit the gym or go running. Play basketball, hit the batting cages, go hiking. Anything that gets you active. I think that's a good idea, because sometimes during the holidays we start to feel so lonely, and just exercising will put you in a better mood. That's probably the last thing people want to do during the holidays, but I think it's a good idea, especially if you like to eat a lot. If you're, you know, you're big on indulging on Thanksgiving specifically, It can help you burn some like calories that you're about to pack on. Um, so I think that's a good idea to exercise. Pamper yourself. Be Santa to yourself. Give yourself the gifts of relaxation. Get a massage or go to a spa or just sit a hot bath and drink some tea or cocoa. However you do it, find a soothing activity and environment and just enjoy yourself. I think that's a good time. I think the holidays is a good time to pamper yourself. When you are not so distracted with like a whole bunch of family and people around you, it makes you focus more on you. So I think it's a good idea to pamper yourself. What do you guys think? I don't see any comments yet. No, you guys have been answering the poll, but nobody has really been in the chat. I get it. So far, 6 of you have answered the poll. And I said, will you spend holidays with family? And 100% of you said yes. All right, so let me finish reading the other stuff. Number 7, be festive. Oh, I just dropped that top. Let me just drink the water off. Number 7, be festive. It may seem contrived, but if you act happy and merry, you probably will feel that way too. Get into the holiday mood. Sing songs, decorate, celebrate in some way. With enough merriment in your life, you'll find it making its way into your heart as well. I think that's a good idea. Be festive. Like, if you don't believe in the traditional decorations and stuff like that, you can create your own decorations and just be festive in a way that you like it. Your favorite colors, your favorite theme, or whatever, and just make it your own holiday. Give. Similar to volunteering, giving can give you a great feeling about yourself. Give to the needy or to a neighbor or to a child you know. Give to a good cause. I think that's a great idea. I think during the holidays we're expecting so many gifts, or some people are, and it's good to give back. And I think it's a good thing to teach children. I know that some people have a tradition where they, before they give their children's new toys and gifts for the holidays, they tell them they need to get rid of an old one by like donating it somewhere. And I think that's a good idea. Before you get new things, give the old, gently use stuff to somebody that could use it, for someone who can't really afford to buy anything new for their own family. Avoid excessive alcohol. Many people resort to drink this time of year, but instead of bringing the numbness they seek, it usually leads to worse depression. Some alcohol is fine, but keep things in moderation. Y'all hold on for 1 second. Let me see. Pardon me, pardon me. Okay, so where were we? All right, so yeah, I think it's a good idea to not drink excessively. I think some people really do use alcohol to numb their feelings, to numb their pain, but it's only a temporary fix. It's only temporary. You guys know my motto, definitely look into getting some type of mental health support. Find a counselor, find a therapist that is uh licensed, that can help you. I mean, I know that we're supposed to, drinking is okay, they say, if it's moderation, but yeah, some people just don't know their limits. So it's probably best to just not do it at all. But everybody's different. Number 10, keep things simple. The holidays can be merry, but more often they're filled with more activities than we can handle. The holiday events add things to our regular to-do list that threaten to overwhelm. Instead, simplify your life during the holiday season and keep it going into the new year. And reduce instead of increase the amount of stuff you do. You will be less stressed and happier for it. Spend time with single friends. Sometimes it could be a real downer to hang around with your married friends and family. In addition, they are so focused on their family, but they often don't focus on you. While you shouldn't shun your loved ones who have families or partners, it's a good idea to get together with single friends in your life. Not only can you keep each other company during these tough times, but you can focus on each other more. Share um commodities and have a great time together. I think that's a good idea. I know, like I said before, there's some people who have a thing called like Friendsgiving, or just whatever title you want to give for the Christmas time. I think single people in families that small, it would be nice to like get together with other people that is in the same boat, so you won't feel lonely. It's like a support system. Find and pursue your passion. Hold a get together yourself. Don't wait to be invited. Hold a get together and invite those you like to talk to for a little while. Get creative with food, keep things simple, play some great music, and have a blast. I'm not much of a host, but I think that's a good idea. You know, sometimes I feel like we're waiting for someone to invite us and to be involved, but we can create an event on our own without having to wait on somebody else to say, come on over. You can make an event, and especially invite those you know that don't really have family or friends. Focus on what makes you happy. Perhaps the most important tip of all, instead of focusing on what you don't have and thinking about what makes you sad and depressed, focus on what you love. What makes you happy? If you focus on that, that will be a reality. Sounds corny, but it is. And I agree with that. That's basically like the law of attraction. If you focus on loneliness and sadness and misery, that's how your mind is going to be trained to think. Trust me, I know. So like fill your mind with positive things like I'm going to be okay. This is only temporary. I love myself. Elvis Underwood says, "Hello, I'm a new subscriber." Hi, Elvis. Elvis is in a building. Elvis Underwood said, "What's the channel about?" This channel is about I'm a survivor of childhood trauma, and I like to share other survivor stories, not just about childhood trauma, but any other thing like domestic violence. But a lot of times, people who are experiencing things in their adult life had a troubled youth, and that's what led them to find poor partners in their life. So yeah, my focus is on trauma survivors. That's what I do. I make videos. I haven't made a video in a while, but I have some videos I'm working on, and I go live a lot to talk about different topics and stuff like that. So if you want to support my channel, I would appreciate it. If not, I understand. All right, let me see. I think there was another thing that I wanted to but you guys share in the comments. Well, you guys already answered the poll. Most of you said that you will be spending most of you said that you will be spending the holidays with family. Let me see. All right, so let's see. Oh, there's another one. I think this one is good. I found another article called, hold on one second. Thank you for letting me know there's no sound. Thank you, Elvis. I forgot to unmute it. What I was saying is, I read your comment. You said, I think I had childhood trauma. And I said, Thank you for sharing that with us. You're in a safe space. Hopefully you can find some videos on my channel that you can relate to, um, and know that you are not alone, and whatever happens to you in your childhood, you did not deserve. I can definitely relate to you as far as you said your dad was a drunk. I have experienced that in my childhood as well. Um, and just emotionally unavailable mother. So I can relate to some of your things. But thank you for sharing that. You're like I said, you're not alone. Many people can relate to that. A lot of people have had a tough childhood, and everybody's just trying to survive and make it. And don't let anybody make you feel like you're weird or something's wrong with you, because you are a survivor and you didn't do anything wrong. So let's keep moving, and welcome again to my channel. I hope you enjoy it here. I've been going live a lot lately. I go live at least, I try to go live every day, but sometimes I miss a day. I decided to go live now because normally lately I have been going live so late, and it's just, I'm so tired, and I feel like I don't end up having like the energy for the video, for the live, and I don't want to seem like I'm like a Debbie Downer on the video. Like, I was looking at my videos back, the lives I did like yesterday, I was just like almost like looking so tired, and I don't want to bring that kind of energy to my channel. If I'm going to go live, I need to have energy. If I'm going to make a video, I need to show that I want to be there. But sometimes we let tiredness put a damper on our mood and stuff like that. But yeah, like I was saying, there is another article that I want to read, and it's titled "How to Celebrate the Holiday, How to Celebrate the Holidays Without Your Family." And I'm going to show it to you in case you guys want to go back and read it. It is by Natalia Lusinski. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it. So, it's gonna get dark real soon. I'm probably gonna close this up, to be honest with you. But I was honestly trying to give y'all some background scenery, but it's not much going on back there. All you can see is a reflection of the light and a little bit of outside. But let me see. Okay, so number one, just like the other article I read, it says volunteer. If you do a quick Google search or make a few calls, you can find many places, shelters, food kitchens, and nonprofits um, who could use volunteers, especially around the holidays. Whether you feed the homeless, Christmas dinner, or visit people at a hospital or nursing home, somebody needs you somewhere. And I think that's really a good idea for real. Research too has proven that volunteering is good for your mental health and leads to greater happiness. It can up your mood and strengthen your relationship with others. Plus, you can make new friends, whether they're fellow volunteers or the people you're helping. Like I said before, I've been wanting to volunteer for so long. I love the pros. It's to me, it's nothing but pros to volunteering. I don't honestly see any cons to volunteering and helping the needy or the less fortunate, whatever you want to call it. I think there's a comment. Elvis Underwood says, I just turned 18 and I got out from my house and I want a new beginning now. I live in my friend's house. What is your advice to me? You live with your friend. So do you have a job? Do you have a job or anything lined up? If you need help with like food, I would say apply for food assistance in your local um, family services department. I'm not sure what country you're in, but that's the first thing I would do is apply for food assistance so that you're not, not a complete, so you won't be a complete, I guess, burden. Not to say that for lack of a better term, so you won't feel like you're a burden to your friend. You can help provide for your own food. So I would do that, number one. And then also a lot of these you know, places try to get you to get a job. So when you do apply for the assistance for the food, let them know that you need help getting a job and they could connect you, okay? So that's my number one. If you haven't already done that, apply for food assistance and see if they can connect you with resources for finding a job. And just stay positive. I'm really glad that you have a friend that can help you out. So whenever you do get a job, try to save as soon as you can. Save for moving out. You know, wouldn't want to be a burden for too long to anybody. Not saying you're a burden. I can't think of a better word, but just so you feel more independent on your own, I would definitely be trying to find a job so you can start saving money slowly, and eventually maybe in a year or however long your friend is letting you stay there, you'll have enough money to move into your own place. Um, some a place to call your own, something that you can afford. Yeah. Okay, so let me go back to the article. So another suggestion is to so this is our advice on how to spend the holidays when you don't have any family to spend with. So number one was volunteer. Number two is get together with friends. With holidays like Friendsgiving becoming increasingly popular, it seems like other people don't always go home for the holidays either. If none of your friends are hosting a holiday event, why don't you? Like the other article I read, I think that was a good idea to host. If you like to host, me personally, I'm not a hoster. I feel like I would be too stressed out and just like running around and trying to please everybody. It's not for me. Hosting is not for me. Okay. um 1 year for Christmas, it seemed like several. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. Another idea on how to spend the holidays if you don't have family is to host a virtual celebration. Since we've all became pros with online technology the last few years, a virtual party is definitely still an option this year. A friend of mine did this in recent years and instructed everyone to wear matching pajamas. I love that. Another pal hosted a virtual New Year's Eve party, and people could drop by the chat room anytime from 7 p.m. to midnight. People dressed up as though they were out at an actual New Year's Eve party, and it was great. Plus, when you have a virtual event, you can end the party anytime you like, and you don't have to worry about a cleanup. I love that idea. Go to a meetup event is another idea on how to spend the holidays if you don't have any family. Meetup.com. It's a free website and app that's all about community and meeting with new people through various activities, whether it's something you already like to do, like play kickball, or something you like to do, like practice conversational Spanish. You just type in your location and what you're interested in, and then Meetup will show you all the events related to your search. Whether you're looking for something to do tonight, this week, or a particular day. I think that's a good idea. When I first moved to a new city, I did get on meetup.com and it was very helpful. I'm not really on there much lately, but I highly recommend meetup.com. It is a good way. I have met people on there. I don't really deal with them anymore. I talk to them anymore, but meetup.com is a good way to meet new friends. So don't be shy. You can find events on meetup.com or you can create your own group in meetup.com. I think they still have a fee if you're like the creator of the group. I think they still have like a fee, but I'm not sure. Spend the day alone. There is nothing, I repeat, so this is another idea on how to spend the holidays if you don't have any family. And some people don't have friends neither. So spend the day alone. There is nothing, I repeat, nothing wrong with spending the holidays alone. Maybe you are with other people all the time and finally have a day to yourself to decompress. And it just so happens to be a holiday. I have a friend who goes on, okay, I'm not gonna read that. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. Some people don't like to be alone, but there's nothing wrong with being alone, okay? There's nothing wrong with being alone. I don't think I see any new. Let me see. I think you have a comment in there. It's much easier for me to read from my phone than on the screen. All right, okay. There's no new comments. I don't think so anyway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so no matter what you choose to do during the holidays, if you don't have any family, don't feel bad. You're not the only person who's going to be alone during the holidays. You're not going to be the only person that's going to be alone during Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's. There's plenty of people who do it all the time, but I know that you know, we see so much on TV, we see memes, we see social media posts and everything like that. That makes it seem like everybody is a happy family, everybody has a loved one, everybody has friends, but everybody doesn't have someone. There's plenty of lonely, or people who choose to be alone for the holidays. So you're not weird, or nothing is wrong with you, um, for doing that alone. Let's see, I've been live for 30 minutes. Okay. You guys are so quiet today, but thank you, Elvis, for being in the chat. Elvis is in the building. Thank you, Elvis, for being in my chat. I don't really see anybody else. Elvis says, let me see if I better for me read it from here. Elvis says, I'm from the States, and my friend and his mother have been helping me since I was a child. I used to run away to their house. Then my father was drunk, and sometimes I couldn't escape from him. Oh, that's so sad, Elvis. I'm really glad you had a friend to run to, because some people don't. So, like I said before, please apply. I don't know what state you're in, but go ahead and apply for some food assistance. So you can get your own little spending money. You'll probably get like maybe around $200, depending on what state you're in, to spend on food. $200 is not that much, but if you're the only person, just try your best to like stretch it out and shop on a budget. You know what I'm saying? Bargain shop. You don't have to buy the name brand. You can buy the store brand. And just try to come up with basic recipes and stuff that you can do. And then nowadays you can use the assistance card to buy hot foods, certain hot foods. There's a lot more options nowadays for food assistance. Let me see. But I guess I'll come off. Well, let me see what the poll is saying. I asked, will you spend holidays with family? And 89% of you said yes, 11% said no. And you know, I do notice that like in the UK, for example, they call holidays vacation, but in the US, holidays is like a federal or national holiday, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, 4th of July. We call those holidays. When we take a vacation from work, when we take leave from work to spend time at home or to travel, we call that vacation. So a holiday is like a federal observed day. And specifically like Thanksgiving and Christmas, we use those times to spend with family and friends. So just in case there was any confusion about the term holiday. But yeah, I noticed that when the UK, it's so weird when I hear people from the UK say the holiday. Like I'm going to holiday, but you know they're saying I'm going on vacation. Um, the signal on my phone is looking really slow and choppy. Hopefully, it's not looking bad, or it's just this phone. It's making it seem like my signal is bad. If you guys can leave a comment and let me know if how is the visual? Does it look like it's laggy, whatever you guys call it? Does it look like it's breaking up with my signal? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. I'm so looking forward to the weekend, y'all. Today is Thursday. You know, we call that Friday Eve. I'm looking forward to the weekend, TGIF. What do I have planned for the weekend? Oh, I'm gonna be eating with friends. We're gonna go to an Indian buffet. I love Indian food. Well, really like South Indian food. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna go to a buffet. And then probably this weekend I'm just gonna get laundry done, you know, the typical stuff. Um, yeah. Yeah, laundry, clean, just the usual, you know, get shopping, whatever for like groceries and whatever else. And any other things we need. I don't really have any like huge plans or anything like that. But I am looking forward to Saturday to spend time with friends. I'm debating if I want to close this up yet or not. I don't know. Hopefully it's not the glare is not too bad for everybody. My lips are a little bit dry. Let me go put something on my lips. I'll be right back, y'all. I might just end the live. I was hoping that more of you would come in and talk, but thank you, Elvis, for. Oh, Elvis says, thanks for your advice. I will follow you for a long time. I appreciate it, Elvis. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, I hope that the things that I mentioned is helpful for anybody in the live stream or anybody who watches the replay. Just like I said before, know that you're not alone. There's a many people who are sad during the holidays. But just try to brighten up your holidays by knowing that you're not alone and just trying something new. You know, step out of your comfort zone. How will you meet new people if you don't try to meet new people? You got to get out. And if you don't want to get out, that's okay. Just try to do at least one thing on the list of things that I mentioned and what you can do. There's some places there's some restaurants that does holiday meals and holiday dinners. So if you don't want to cook, you can go out to eat. I know I've heard of several people who, instead of cooking, they just go out to eat at a restaurant. I could probably imagine that it's really busy, but yeah, if you don't want to cook or you don't like to cook, definitely just try to see if there's any restaurants. I would start planning now because Thanksgiving is in a week, so I will start looking now to see if any restaurants in your area they're doing anything special for the holidays. Ask around. Maybe your coworkers or whoever knows something. Just think outside of the box and know that you are not alone. You are not alone. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna come off the live because you guys are not talking to me, but it's okay. It's just one of those days, But at least then I'm getting the live out of the way, so I won't be doing any late night lives tonight. And hold on, somebody's at the. At least I know I'm not doing any late night lives, so I'll be able to go to bed at a decent time instead of being up late all night, which is not good. You know what I'm saying? It's not good at all. I've been a night owl for a very long time, and it's not healthy. And I've always said, like, one day I'm gonna be an early bird, because they say early bird gets the worm. So I want to get to bed on time tonight so I can be nice and refreshed for tomorrow, and just be ready for the weekend. Yeah. Instead of waiting to the last minute to do stuff, I want to have a good weekend. I'm really looking forward to being Friday. I wish it was a 3-day weekend, but next week is a short week. Schools let out a little bit early, and then just not having to be at work all week next week. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. It's gonna be the bomb. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why this is these times are my favorite times of the year, because you get a little more time off from work because of the holidays. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then we just reset and start all over again next year. But I'm glad that I'm not going to be completely alone for Thanksgiving. Like I said, I have my children to spend the holidays with, and I do have a couple of friends that I know that they will be willing to have me over if I wanted to, but I'd rather either be alone or with my children. Like those are my favorite people in the world, my children. So if I'm not alone, I'm with them. And I couldn't have it any other way. Like I love it. Ideally it would be nice to have family to spend it with, but some families are very toxic and exhausting and draining, and I don't want that kind of energy around. I grew up around spending holidays with family, and at the time I thought it was normal, and oh, that's what we do. There was food available, there was family there, but it wasn't like the bond wasn't there, the true, I don't know, I can't explain it. When you're a kid you see things way differently, but when you get older you finally open your eyes to see like, oh, it's a lot of dysfunction. And you grow up to learn that you're not alone. There are plenty of people who grew up in toxic households, traumatic experiences and stuff like that. You're not alone. But when you finally get to have some peace and away from it, it feels good. It really feels good. I'm gonna start another poll because I feel like, let's see. Let me do another poll. Let me try to fix it. Let me end this poll. So hold on. Let me see what it says. It says, will you spend the holidays with family? And 90% of you said yes, and 10% said no. I'm gonna do another poll. Uh, hold on, y'all. I'm coming. I'm just trying to do another poll. Hold on, y'all. Trying to make sure I got this right. Okay, hold on. Ooh, this thing is like really loose. Okay, so I have a new poll. You guys go ahead and I don't think I like the reflection anymore. I feel like it's distracting. You guys come on in the live stream and chat with your girl. So, sorry about the interruptions. Hi, nobody. How are you? Just trying to give ideas on how you guys can spend the holidays if you don't have anyone to spend it with. Like if you don't have family or friends. There, some of the ideas that I gave were to spend with friends if you don't have any family, but some people don't have friends or family. And there's nothing wrong with spending the holidays alone. Not everyone has people. And it's okay. Nobody says, I'm great, thank you. Okay, yes, I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, nobody. I decided, it was just necessary. Like I know that a lot of my lives I was outside and showing the view, but it's cold. It's freezing outside right now, and I had to really be realistic. I don't have the time to, my channel started with me making videos and posting it, survivor stories and stuff like that. And that's cool. There are plenty of faceless channels and people who make videos and you never see their face and you just see the clips and all that stuff. But I am a busy single mom. I don't have the time to make, to batch produce content and have it ready for you. So going live is way more convenient for me. I can make the videos when I have the chance. Like I have two videos that I want to make a video on. And yeah, you see how it is sometimes. So my channel needs content. And so it just made more sense that I just do it this way because I'm like, well, if you are not showing outside anymore, what are you going to show when you're indoors? We do have a fireplace, but I'm afraid of fireplaces. So I was like, okay, well, what if you just start doing the fireplace and then post the camera towards the fire? I'm like, it'll be weird. After a while, it'll just be weird. And I do want my channel to grow. So just going live, it just makes more sense. It's more convenient. But yep, here I am. Didn't expect it this soon. I knew eventually I probably would want to go ahead and do it. I was trying to do it on my own time, but my channel has been around for almost 2 years now. And so look, it's time. It's my anniversary to show myself. Not anniversary. What am I talking about? Whatever I'm trying to say. It's been a while. Um, it's been a long time coming, and it's okay. I used to do YouTube off and on for years, so I'm not new to YouTube, but I was doing it in a different way. I was trying to be like a vlogger, and vlogging is not easy. Like shout out to all the vloggers. It's the editing for me. Like it's a lot of editing with vlogging, and I know some people who don't even edit their videos. They just do whatever, and you take it as it is. But I like to edit. I want to edit, but editing is a lot. So yeah. So not new to YouTube, just new to doing it this way. Nobody says, do you have an M on your right palm? What do you mean an M? Like inside of it? Like this? What does that mean? Is there a meaning to that? But yeah, that's my palm. I guess I didn't realize I was going like this and showing my palm when I was trying to like block out the camera. Oh, I don't have an M. Okay. Yeah, it's not an M. It's like a it almost is like an M. That's really, yeah. So I asked you guys, will you spend holidays with, I already asked that. Wait, I didn't close it already? Oh, I have a new poll, don't I? You guys, did I not end the poll? Hold on. I'm so confused. Whatever. Yeah, my lines are deep. So far it says, what do you prefer? And 50% of you prefer Thanksgiving, 50% New Year's Day. I don't know why on this phone it's like showing, I don't know. I have no clue what's going on here. You guys, pardon the ending polls in the chat. I was making mistakes. So what does it mean the lines are deep, nobody? You know what it means? You know what it means when it's deep like that? I don't know. But yeah, that's my hands. These hard-working hands. I'm just joking. Like, yeah, these hands have been through something. You know, they say that you can tell how old somebody is just by looking at their hands. How old do I look, everybody? Did I put enough lotion on? How old do I look based on my hands? Weird question, huh? I look that I've been living. I look like I've lived. I don't look, these hands don't look like I'm in my 20s at all. I guess they look like I'm in my 40s, like I am. But these hands look seasoned, like they look like they've lived. Oh, you got a phone call. Okay, nobody. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, this was a quick live. I guess I was just trying to stretch it out, hoping that you guys will come in and chat and talk about the holiday season and stuff like that. But I asked you guys which holiday do you prefer, and I prefer Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is actually my favorite holiday, minus the history of Thanksgiving and why it started. I don't agree with how the history is, but I do like the idea of like spending time with family and friends and gathering and eating good foods that you like, you know, comfort foods. Christmas is nice too, but overall, I'm not religious anymore. So I don't like how Christmas is so commercialized and it's all about money, 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 spend, spend, spend. And they try to make it seem like, oh, it's family, get this so and so, the special thing that they want. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't want to get into it, but I just don't like how it's not focused on true family and friends and love and get together. It's a lot about shopping and spending money. If you got it, spend it. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff can get pricey. Like for anybody who likes to buy gifts and give to family, you have a lot of family and friends. I don't know how you do it. You must be saving all year long to be able to afford that. So one of the pros of not being around family or not having family and friends, you have more money in your pocket. You don't have to worry about giving gifts and spending money on people. Yes, you don't have to spend a lot of money to show somebody you care about them, but it's just cheaper. But I'll be getting off soon. I told myself I would only stay for no more than an hour. I was just gonna do at least 30 minutes, but I'll just probably get off now, y'all. Nobody left, and Elvis left the building. Elvis has left the building. So I'm going to come off live, but I will end the poll. I appreciate anybody who came into my live stream, whether you came into the beginning, the middle, or the end. If you're watching a replay, I appreciate it. Maybe I need to do better with my lives as far as planning out better, but I just try to come with an idea and just share information that I've learned and just share my experiences. That's what my channel is all about, sharing information and sharing my experience. I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional. I'm just a regular person who has lived and who has been through a lot, like many of us have. And I just have some things to share, some experiences that you could probably relate to. But yeah, I'll just end it now, y'all. Thank you so much, though, for supporting my channel. Continue to support. Continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will do my best to have a video out by tomorrow or Saturday. I really want it out by tomorrow about Survivor Story. One of the videos I wanted to do, I'm so glad I remember that news station that I got the story from, they gave me a strike before on my channel and I had to remove it. So I don't want any more issues. So this time with the second story I want to share, I'm definitely not going to be sharing the video. That's how you get a strike for copyright. I'm probably just going to show you guys the article and just read it. Sometimes I like to just read the story and then give my opinion. I'm not always available. I'm not always able to share a video. That's how I usually do my videos. I'll share a video and then I give my opinion at the end. But this time I'll just end up reading to you all. So I'll share my opinion at the end of that. I do not want any strikes. I don't want my channel in any type of jeopardy. So even though I put the disclaimer all the time, that doesn't mean that it's going to stick. If someone wants to strike your channel for using their material, it's their right. But I always give people credit for the sources that I use, because I don't, I'm not an expert. I don't get things from myself. I get it from YouTube. I get it from Google. I get sources that help me. So I do appreciate it. So I always give them credit. But some places, they don't care if you give them credit or link their article, whatever. They don't want you using their they don't want you using their stuff. And I get it. I get it. I respect it. But okay, y'all. You guys are so quiet. It's like I could hear crickets. It's okay. Y'all just don't want to talk to me. It's okay. I'm just playing. But anyway, I'm going to get off now. But I will go live again tomorrow. I don't know what time. Tomorrow, because it's Friday, I might end up doing a later live. But I'll try not to go too late because I'll be so tired. Like, I'm no good when I'm super tired. Like, I can't even imagine myself going live in 3 more hours, which I normally do go live around like 9 o'clock. I'm so tired by the time I go live late. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to make sure I go either on my lunch break or right after I get home. We'll see. We will see. And if I don't go live, I'll make sure that I post a video. To remain in the algorithm, you have to post a lot, especially when you're new or you're a smaller channel. You gotta keep yourself out there in the algorithm so people can see your channel and support you. So going live is very helpful for me to do that. I'm preheating the oven right now for my son. He wants some pizza. So maybe I'll just wait until I hear the beep and then I'll get off. And then I'm going to eat some tacos. We've been eating tacos like 3 times this week. Me and my daughter, we like tacos. We like the hard shell. I know some people like the soft tacos. We prefer the hard shell. Soft tacos, I don't know if it's a texture thing for me. It's not bad. Like, I have to go like a place that makes it the way I like it, but I usually like crunch when I'm eating tacos. I don't think I really like the softness. But yeah. Oh, there's my cue. There's my cue. The oven has been preheated, so I think I'm just gonna get off now. Thank you so much to anybody who joined in. I hope any information that I shared about how to spend the holidays if you don't have any family to spend it with, Hi, sea turtles. How are you? You join me when I'm about to get off. But you should answer the poll before you leave. Answer the poll. I asked a question. Sea turtle, answer the poll before you get off. Before I get off. Trip to Heaven says just have to act like doing. What does that mean? Trip to Heaven. That's a nice name, by the way. Trip to Heaven. It's better than trip to the other place, right? It's a tie. It's a three-way tie right now. 33%. I can't talk. 33% of you said you prefer Thanksgiving. 33% of you said Christmas, and 33% of you says New Year's Day. I want a tiebreaker before I end the live. I want somebody else. I need one more vote to see who wins. Trip to Heaven says Cash App 900 USD. What do you mean by that? Who are you trying to? It's. I do have Cash App. I'm texting my daughter. Sorry, y'all. But I'm also looking something up though. Okay, here it goes. Let me ooh, ooh, mm, mm. Why am not tech savvy? Shoot. Come on. Copy and paste doesn't want to work for me, y'all. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Trip to Heaven, that was really inappropriate. I didn't even catch everything that you were saying. Um, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna end the live. Today was a slow live. Ever since I started making people have to subscribe to comment, it has slowed down. And honestly, I do like it that way because people come in here randomly and I didn't expect, sometimes people slip through. So the person who was just in here saying inappropriate stuff, I don't even know what he was saying. Um Yeah, he was saying some inappropriate stuff. I don't tolerate. No, you guys got to remember that there are all different ages on YouTube, but you can't. There's perverts everywhere. You guys got to remember there's all different kind of ages. Your child could be watching this chat, so don't talk as if you don't want a child to see some things you say. You shouldn't say it. You're online. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I was hoping for one more person to answer the question about what holiday you prefer, but nobody else is answering. I want a tiebreaker. Come on, y'all, give me a tiebreaker. Okay, so I have two more. Okay, I can end the poll now. Thank you. So I'm gonna end the poll and then I'm gonna get off live. Thank you all for being patient with me tonight. I know I was like pausing and probably not much talking. Um, I'm not an expert on any topic that I talk about. I can only talk from my experience and whatever Google helps me figure out. So I ask, what do you prefer, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's Day? So 25% of you said you prefer Thanksgiving, 50% of you said Christmas, and 25% of you said New Year's Day. So Christmas is the winner, and Thanksgiving and New Year's Day is a tie. So whatever holiday you prefer, I hope you guys, find good ways to. I hope you guys. Oh, the blanket. Where did I get this blanket from? I think from Amazon. Yeah, I think I got this from Amazon. So whether you prefer Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's Day, I hope you guys find ways to spend the holiday with people who care about you. And if you don't have anyone, like I said, go replay this live and you will see all the ideas I gave you on how you can spend the holidays without family. You can volunteer, you can just give back, you know. You can create a new tradition. You can host your own party. You can do a virtual party. There's different ways you can spend the holidays. So don't be sad if you cannot if you're going to be alone for the holidays. You're not the only one. There's plenty of people who are alone for the holidays. So don't feel bad about it. All right. So I'm going to get something to eat and feed my child. So continue to support my channel. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Most likely I will be going live tomorrow. If not, like I said before, a video will be posted. Alrighty. See y'all. And thank you, Sea Turtles, for being in my chat and being my new moderator. You said you might buy it? Bye. Ooh. Bye. Sea Turtle, I'm sure you have enough blankets. See ya. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.